Hey guys, our presentation is on the book No More Teaching, a Letter a Week. The overview of the presentation is about the book, strategies used in the book, strategies that we would like to use in our classroom, strategy practice, the importance of not using a letter a week, our opinion on the book, and what is missing in the book. Like I said, the title of the book is No More Teaching, a Letter a Week. The author was Bill Till and Rebecca McKay. The publication date is September 2015, and the primary target of the book was understanding that alphabet knowledge is more complex than just letter recognition.
Okay, so some strategies used in the book. There's print-rich environment strategies. The benefits of this allows the students to see letters and sounds around them and be able to make words. So some of the examples in the book that it gave was lunch sign up. So allow the students to write in their names under lunch options. I know in my mentor teacher's class, she just has popsicle sticks with their names on it, and they just put it in what lunch option they want. But this way, the students are able to write their names and actually see it. Another way is name labels. It allows students to claim their territory, so cubbies, book bags, self-portraits, and helps make connections between children and their written name. And the last one is lists, so it allows students to participate decision-making for everyday life. So you can see in the picture that a student named Luke wanted to know how many kids wanted to wanted to ride the bike. Sorry, I can't see this picture very well. The bike lane in the black area, so students could either write yes or no on that. Interactive writing strategies. The benefits of that is interactive writing is a collaborative endeavor where students as whole class in small groups or individually work with a teacher to compose a text from start to finish while sharing their strategic thinking throughout the process. So some examples of that is class letters. Students can write letters to other classes to invite them to their class. The other class can write a letter to respond. So in the book, it kind of explained, obviously the teachers already had this plan, but the class gets together and writes a letter to another class asking them if they want to come and do some lesson, and then the other class can respond back with a letter. Predictable charts, simple patterns that repeat, only one or two words changing in the line, similar to guided reading books at levels A and B, so they are great for helping students use their emergent reading skills. An example of the chart would look like, outside the window I see blank, or in my family we blank together, and the students can just fill in what they do. Strategies in our own classroom. So this is just one of the strategies we saw that we would like to use in our own classrooms we thought was interesting. So the letter sound book, the benefits of it is it gives students opportunities to share their thoughts and discoveries. And this is a list of what you do. So you assign or let students choose a letter from the alphabet. You can let the students work in pairs or by themselves. Let the students find things in the classroom that begin with the same letter. Represent the letter and sound with photographs, and then make copies of each to create booklets for each of the students. So in the picture you can see the letter was K. They found a picture of something with a K, so that's probably a student in the class with the name Kyle. You can see they tried to sound out the word kite and they drew a picture with it. They may have spelt it wrong, but at least they're making the connection with the K.
So I did the strategy practices, and I'm going off on what Anna did. So for the lunch signups, this helps students be able to pick what they want for themselves, and they're also seeing their names, so that will help them. And then another way that Anna talked about was how you can use the sticks and they could put it in what cup they wanted for lunch. And then another one was the class letters. This will help students with writing, and they can write different letters to other classes, and it's helping with interactive writing, and they will have to respond also. And the importance of not using a letter a week. The importance of not using a letter a week is it might not always be effective when teaching those letters. You are wanting to do more for your students other than just letter recognition. It is important to bring different principles into the classroom other than just a letter. Students will need to be able to create words out of those letters, and they need to know the meanings out of those words too.
And to wrap it up, the opinion on the book. Firstly, we thought this book was an excellent read as future educators. It packed a lot of valuable insight and information into 70 very short pages. The book did a good job at explaining the title, No More Teaching a Letter a Week, by providing different strategies and approaches to teaching, the sound and letter relationship with supporting research. The one big takeaway that we liked from the book was that there was not one efficient way to increase alphabet knowledge in young children. As educators, we should modify and adapt our strategies according to the progress and background of our students. And as future educators, we see it as an asset to provide whole group instruction, but the book has swayed us to focus it more on print awareness, concepts of print, phonemic awareness, rhyme, and segmenting and blending one-syllable words. Lastly, what is missing in the book and what could change? There wasn't much to change, so it's kind of difficult to think of something to say, but one thing we came up with is that maybe there was a little too much research and statistics filling in the pages of the book where there could have been more room for implementation of strategies in real-world scenarios. And there is obvious and repeated information throughout the book, but other than that, it was a valuable book for future teachers like us. The end.